Samtastic, back with some more Guild Wars 2, and we are here in the Crystal Oasis beta dealio, and I thought that some people might want to see how to get up here to these to this mastery, as well as the one down here. That, as you can see, I've got both of them, and so I want to just make a short video to show that off. I got a couple people here that wanted ports, so I'm going to start with that, and then I'll just show you. It's a gliding thing. I believe you need to have lean or a friend with the portal in order to do it. You also need your mount, and there's the Raptor dismount where you gain a little bit of extra height, and you want to go kind of wide to glide around there so you're not bumping into the wall too much, and you can get to this spot right here, and then you can creep on over to there or there, and that's how you do it. You can get to that trade cache and still make it. It looks like, oh no, but I'll be trapped down there forever, but the Raptor is awesome, and so from down here you can just come right here and leap up. And that's that. So to go into a little bit of further detail as to what I mean by a dismount jump, is that your Raptor has basically three ways to use its movement. So that mastery point over the sand and this one right here generally they're supposed to require the Skimmer, which can fly over top of the sand and the water, and you can jump straight in there, and it's easy peasy. But because we don't have that in this beta, you need to use the Raptor. And so one important thing about the Raptor that can help in a couple of situations is they added in this, where you can disable conditional mount movement ability input. And what that means is normally by the default where that's off, you jump forward and it will do the lunge. But you can disable that so that you can just use your jump key for that, and the lunge is then mapped to your dodge key, V. And so there's jumping on the Raptor, there's leaping on the Raptor, and then when you dismount, it pops you up in the air a little bit higher than you would normally just by regular jumping. So like that's how high I can get there. That's how high I can get with the Raptor. It's just a slight increase, but it gives you a little bit of benefit to your movement. So for this one, you have to jump onto this ledge right here, and the two tricky parts of it are you want to jump really late, and you can kind of get pretty far out there before you fall, and you also don't want to bump into this rock right here. You want to go wide to the outside, so you want to kind of hook around onto it like that, but actually making it. So this is one, it's a bit more difficult, so it's probably going to be frustrating if you're not particularly good with jumping and stuff, but it's doable. There we are. And then the next step of the way is to get over here into the water. Now I'm not a very good mesmer. I basically only use mesmer for portaling, so I apologize, but none of these things have killed me yet. Hopefully they don't. So you get up on this ledge, you get up on your Raptor, you get kind of to the leftish here, and you do that Raptor dismount. And then let's see if I can convince this guy to leave me alone, because I'm going to need the Raptor again in a second. Alright. And you can jump over to this part, and if you back up a little bit, if you're too close to the wall, then it tells you that you don't have room. But I guess in that case it didn't. I was trying to give that as an example.
Anger rising.
What do I do here? And then you can get up that section. Okay, and then for this next part, as we exit combat, I can get back in the Raptor. So there's kind of right up in here, there's a spot that you can stand, but I don't know if it's possible without the Raptor. It may be, but it's just a really tight jump, but it's super duper easy with the Raptor. You can just leap up there and that's it. You can jump all the way up. We got some bleached bones here for good measure, but anyway, that's the mastery. So that's how you do both of those. It's the beta, so they might patch out some of that stuff before the final launch. It's not clear, but that's how you do it now. So if you have time when this video goes up to try it out for yourself, go for it. Or do it next weekend if it's still possible. Anyway, that's all for today. So go ahead and like and subscribe, and you will see me later.